All right.
Awesome, man.
So all this is just gonna be base up for us to make sure that the stream is still going. All right.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing else that we can do. Just make sure that if it goes past the 22, we'll just make the shift over.
Yeah.
I'll make the shift over, and then yeah, that's it. And I'll update the scores visa the stuff. So cool. What do they say? Lemons out of lemonade or some shit like that?
Something like that, man. How you gonna do the scores? Update the scores?
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna end up having to do is end up having to back out of this, move. God, this is such a slow process. Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Put this over this in here. I'm so scared of that computer just overheating at the worst time. Actually, where you had it right here?
Right there?
Yeah. I really can't see it. Okay. Huh? No, I gotta learn how to see it so I can actually update this score.
Yeah.
Alright, do me one more favor. Let me just bring it over.
Bring it over here so you can see.
And I can't figure out whether or not this thing is trying to be
Right there is good.
Alright, no. There we go. So yeah, go out here, source settings, this, and make the changes up to this. I'll probably just leave this up like that. The only time I'm going to be switching over is to make sure to change up the scores. Okay, cool. Alright.
Stream might be better like that anyway. Instead of going widescreen, so that
we can see both.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. And it's updating 2.1. Should be going to 0 shortly. Oh. Okay. Hit update. Alright. So they'll be able to hear us shortly. Or actually, they can technically hear us now. Nope. Everything's good.
Alright.
Don't worry about that. Son's taking care of the job for us right now. Save your arm. Hey everybody, as we are getting ready for the 2015 Canterbury NACRA Men's U19 Rugby Championships. We're out here in beautiful Orlando. I'm here with Coach, Rugby Master, and what is it, head for Florida?
Florida and Florida International University.
Here, Ronnie Suarez. Ronnie, thank you for taking the time to be able to be on here with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
And Well, luckily we have a great game coming up. We had a little bit of an issue in the last game, but I think we have most of it pretty much solved. So we're going to be kicking off with the national anthem. It's going to be Barbados taking on Turks and Caicos Islands. Excellent. We're ready for a great game between these two teams. It's number 2 Barbados taking on number 7 Turks and Caicos Islands. We have a nice little roster starting for the first 15. We have Wayne Scantlenberry at 1, Aaron Harding at 2, Oscar Treadway Hoyt at 3. We have Rins Walker at 5. We have Darkel Green at 4. We have Shane Howard at 6. We have Nick Bonnet at 7. Mitchell Morris at 8. Mikkel Wolcott at 9. Justine Caddy at 10. Zane Nicholson at 11. Nicholas Daniel at 12. Ellis Pinderyoung at 13. Darian Walcott at 14. And following at fullback, Jake Caddy at 15. Looks like we're just about ready for the kickoff. I can't see. And kickoff begins. TCI will be kicking off. Barbados recovers with a quick jab step, taking it out, and we have a knock.
Can't see it. Trying to get it to me.
Looks like we have a line out. It's going to be Barbados possession. Full line out. Ronnie, what are you hoping to see from these guys today?
Well, just an exciting game overall. That last game, USA versus Mexico, was pretty good, intense game from start to finish. So boys can maintain that same level of play and have a good old match.
Excellent. We have down just inside the 40. Barbados maintaining possession, a little bit of a hoppy ball. That's number 7, Bonnet, taking in the ball. And we have a penalty. It's going to be diving in.
Over the ruck. Jake Caddy kicking for touch.
TCI looking for the quick, not able to get it out. It's going to be Barbados possession anyways.
Barbados line out, about 10 meters from the 22.
Barbados recovering. That's number 6, Howard. Ball's out. Little dummy. And takes it in himself. That getting it out to number 11, Nicholson. Barbados trying to take the weak side. Big crash by their forward, Wayne Scantleberry. Scrum half gets it out to the 8-man. Great run by the 8-man, getting it over the 22-meter. Barbados taking it out to the outside, trying to get it out to their wing. Right at the 5. And we have the ball going into touch. It is going to be TCI's possession. Line out.
Good flow of phase play there by Barbados. Taking that from their 10-meter on their side all the way down to inside the 22 before losing that ball.
TCI is trying to look to figure out their line-out possession. And TCI gets it down. They're taking down a little bit short of the 22. Ball's out. And cut back inside. Turks and Caicos trying to brush off some possession, some tackles. Nice flow going out to the outside, and we have a breakaway.
Nice break.
Big tackle on the fullback. Big run by fullback Tyrese Taylor for TCI. Ball's going out to the flanker, taking it over to 40, and it's taken down. And we have a forward call. It's going to be possession.
Scrum to Barbados. We didn't introduce our referees. For referee of the day is Haley Slaughter, and at touch on both ends are Mark Ferguson and Khalil Green.
You got to appreciate good reffing. Barbados taking the ball in for the scrum, and we have a little bit of a reset. TCI just a little bit too anxious. Barbados just wasn't ready yet. Mikhail Walcott setting up to put the ball in for Barbados. And ball's in. Barbados trying to hold the scrum. And 8-man pickup, taking it out to the scrum half. Little bobbled ball as he gets it back inside to his wing. Wing's taken down inside TCI territory. Walcott getting it out to Treadway Hoyt, and we have a penalty advantage going to Barbados.
Barbados opting to go for touch.
Looks like it will be kicked by number 15, Jake Caddy.
Jake Caddy, one of the twins on Barbados' team, along with his brother Yeston.
Yeah. Looks like Barbados is going to be taking it way over inside the 5-meter mark. Taking it on the far right side of the field, inside TCI territory. And we have a whistle blown. Ball's not straight. Barbados will get a reset into possession. Looks like we're having the line out thrown in by Walcott. Mikhail Walcott. And it is recovered by TCI. TCI looking for a breakaway. Big take, and he double hit by Barbados. Taken back over to 22. TCI out of the red zone. Nice little crash by the forwards. Taken down. That's number 1, Aaron Williams.
Ball stolen by Barbados at that ruck.
Ball's out, taken out to the fullback. Fullback getting it out to the center. Center getting it out to the fly half.
There goes Yeston Caddy for the try.
And Yeston Caddy gets the first try of the day for Barbados. Barbados taking in the first score, up 5-0.
So TCI was a little sloppy at that ruck there. Didn't get a good clearance, and Barbados was able to come in and the try.
TCI did have some good defense going on for a while. They had some good breakaways. They just weren't able to finish their phases. You know, in a situation like that, what would you tell your players?
It's pretty tough. I mean, those are those decisions that come really fast in the game. You know, you just really want to make sure that your defense is communicating down the line, making sure that if you are short, there's really a high level of communication on that push out to defend properly.
A lot of that is just to make sure that there doesn't get an overload on any end, and then to prevent such a score such as that.
Yes, very much so.
Awesome. Looks like the kick was no good. Barbados maintains the score, 5-0. TCI setting up for the kickoff. And ball is kicked.
Nice deep kick.
Recovered by Barbados. Trying to take it down, and we have
an obstruction call.
That's on number 6, Shane Howard. Barbados trying to take the quick, not able to, had to get it back to the point of obstruction.
TCI taking the quick tap.
Nice little dummy by number 8, Franco Mompremier. trying to find space, trying to cut it back inside the where the forwards are. Crash down to the prop, using that big size to open up some gaps. TCI trying to cut it down. Still maintaining possession of the ball. And we have a knock-on. Looks like it will be a knock-on against TCI. Barbados will take possession of this ball.
TCI had the advantage there for a second, had an overload, and their big prop carrying that ball up decided to try to have a go at the line and was not able to use that opportunity well.
TCI needs to be able to take advantage of their opportunities. Those are what make all the differences in the game.
From the Barbados. Looks like Jake Caddy's back for the kick.
And we got a quick out, and it looks like it's going to be a reset. Correct. It came out the tunnel. Walcott setting up to put the ball in for Barbados for the scrum. Looks like we have a little bit of unevenness going on in the. It's tough inside those, but safety is everything. You can't go in on a wrong hit. A bad hit can create a catastrophic injury, and we always going to care about safety.
Referee's primary job is safety first, so Haley taking that into account and speaking with both front rows there.
And ball's in. Barbados kicking.
Caddy with the kick. Ball is in. Ball is still in.
And nice little touch by TCI. Number 15, Tyrese prints me. Looks like we have
for not rolling away at the tackle. Tackler not rolling away.
TCI still trying to get it, utilizing those forwards, crashing down. That was number 5, Leon Rene. Trying to find some open space, get it out to their wing, and a nice little jersey tackle by Barbados. Barbados recovering the ball on the tackle and just held up. Center is still on his feet. That's Ellis Pinderyoung. And ball goes out into touch. Bad pass by Barbados.
Looks like Yeston Caddy trying to go with the Sunnyville backhand offload.
The rope-a-dope.
It was unsuccessful.
It's going to be a line out going to TCI.
When players do get those off, they tend to look great on video.
Never look too great whenever they fail altogether.
Oh, just horrible.
High risk, high reward. And ball's recovered by Barbados, quickly taken down. Number 19, David Burke, recovering the ball.
And there goes Jake Caddy with the kick. Just past the 10 to the fullback.
Just recovered by Tyrese Princeme. I'm sorry, Tyrese Taylor.
Referee calling advantage. Believe it was for a dive over the ruck by Barbados.
Nice little shiftiness by number 6. That's Jason Smith, trying to show that those quick feet, getting it out to the wing. TCI is taken down just before the 22, still maintaining possession. Ball's taken back out. looking for the outside edge, cutting it back inside. Nice little dummy shift, and we're getting it to the wing again, and he's taken down. Great fluid passing by this TCI team.
TCI really light on their feet, cutting back and forth. Extremely shifty, going for offloads at the breakdown.
Jason Smith showing those quick feet. That's how you get a good shuttle time right there. Nice little crash by number 2, Scott Glinton.
Tackled by Zane Nicholson.
TCI cutting it back inside. Trying to get the quick out. And
that's just off the line there.
Barbados trying to get a little push on the ball. TCI still maintaining. Picked up by
Barbados defending ferociously at the ruck.
And we got a penalty, holding on to the ball on the ground. Barbados defense holding on for the mistake just at their goal line.
Tough one to lose there.
It's another opportunity TCI is just not able to take advantage of. They're making the plays between the 22s.
Jay Caddy's kick is not out.
Ball goes out into touch. But I was saying, TCI seems to be doing a very good job in keeping everything between the 22s and making the advancements. They just can't seem to follow through.
No, they can't. They seem like they're having a little trouble there. Little frantic play when they're getting close to their line, but other than that, they're playing great between the 22s.
Setting up for the line out.
Looks like Jason Smith is down.
Barbados able to recover the line out. Nice little crash by the 8-man Mitchell Morris. Taking it over to 40. Inside TCI territory. Taking it out to the edge. Quick run by the center, number 13 for Barbados. That is Ellis Pinderyoung. Pinderyoung trying to get the last one out, but it is
in touch.
It's going to be Barbados. It's going to be TCI possession. Barbados going out into touch. That was such a close score. They were right at the line.
Another ferocious break by Barbados. Jake Caddy really getting that ball moving left and right. They're really taking it out to the edges and pressuring Turks and Caicos every time they get the ball. Having a water break. It is an extremely hot day out here in Orlando.
Oh yeah, extremely hot I think might be the understatement of the day.
And if there was a camera on us, you would see us under an umbrella. Doing our best to stay cool as possible.
We'd rather not pass out on you guys while we're doing this. It's a cool 93 degrees here with a beautifully high amount of humidity happening. You gotta love lovely Florida, but you know what? We can't say anything because these fields are immaculate. We gotta give a lot of credit to Omni Hotel. We also want to give credit to title sponsors for this tournament, Canterbury, providing the equipment and jerseys for the teams. Everyone likes to see great youth rugby going. It takes this level of rugby to be able to see it grow to the next level.
Definitely does. It definitely does. And I'm really excited to see that all these teams are out here. USA South bringing 2 teams out, and all teams coming and traveling up here for this wonderful and great event. Quick little injury timeout there. Jason Smith took a knock to the knee. They had to wrap him up, and he is back out on it. I'm sure Turks and Caicos are really a little nervous with that injury, as he is the man who is making all the steps and ball movement for Turks and Caicos. They're doing a concussion assessment on a player. I did not get that player's number. It was out. Looks like number 11
Yep.
for
Turks and Caicos. That's Preston Barant. Looks like he'll be out for the rest of this game. It's tough, but you got to care about, once again, the safety of the players. Concussions are no joke. As World Rugby and everyone has been cracking down on making sure that these are properly addressed.
Oh yes, and I would even go so far as saying it's not only World Rugby, but I believe almost all sporting institutions are trying to go to that high awareness.
No longer gone are the days where you have to be tough. You're considered tough for dealing with a concussion. It's not really worth it in the long run.
No, not at all. They've really gotten away from that. Nice high kick by Turks and Caicos.
It looks like TCI trying to take it in, trying to use those quick feet to get back at it. Looks like we got a nice break by number 6 Smith.
Offload.
Great offload. That's number 20, Kara Outen.
And that ball was hit into touch.
It's going to be Barbados' ball for the lineout. Score is still 5-0. Both teams just seemingly getting near the try line, but just have not been able to pull it over since that score. We have about 13 minutes remaining in the half.
Hasn't been too many kicking opportunities either.
Looks like we're going to have a scrum advantage going to Barbados.
Referee's done a good job of maintaining the game flow. Scrum is won by Turks and Caicos against the head.
Big 8-man Franco Montpremier taking it in, trying to show a little bit of that power for TCI. Nice attempted dummy pass. TCI trying to cut it in, lose a little bit of the fake. Look at that speed, taking it on the inside and just taken down at the 22.
Taken down by Yeston Caddy. Offload. Here we go.
And Barbados takes it out into touch. It's gonna be a line out to TCI. Big tackle.
Tackle and a strip at the same time by Yeston Caddy.
Not quite able to maintain the possession though.
One of the brothers on the field.
Scott Glinton will be putting in for the line out.
with the traditional rugby throw there. Oh, knock on by Turks and Caicos.
Barbados trying to take possession after the knock-on.
TCI is really good at the scrum there, getting a lot of pressure.
Big boot by Barbados.
By Jay Caddy. Ball did not go out.
Ball taking it out to the outside. Fullback's got it and just jersey tackled, high tackle.
For the horse collar tackle there.
Looks like we're going to be seeing a yellow.
To the pocket. And there it goes. Yellow for number 13. Ellis Pinder Young.
Got to keep those tackles young. Keep those tackles down. Those are considered dangerous tackles. Another one, if he gets another yellow card, puts him in the red zone and takes him out for the game for the next round.
So this should be interesting. Barbados been defending really well with their back line. Now they're going to be a shorter man.
8-man gets it. Building up that seam, crashing down, taken in by Smith, and we have a forward pass.
Ooh, that was close. Opportunity looked good there. Their big number 8, Franco Premier, came running through there, steam train style.
Rhino, man, that's a rhino right there. Just wasn't able to time that pass off to Smith just correctly. So Barbados will be able to take advantage with the scrum possession. Scrum is formed. Barbados getting it in. And a big push by TCI. And picked up by Montpremier. And it...
Did not see the call.
It's going to be a scrum possession by Barbados.
TCI is looking really fierce in this scrum here. Tend to put a lot of pressure on Barbados, and Barbados doesn't look like they can stop them. Gotta love a powerful scrum.
Hey, you gotta love a powerful scrum. It's all about the forwards, man. That's what dictates your games. Looks like we still have a little bit of happy feet happening inside the scrum. Gotta get the boys settled.
TCI does have much size, much bigger size on Barbados. Not as big as the USA team that we had seen earlier, but they do look like they can
move some.
They can move some
weights.
bodies.
And
looks like saying your front rows are coming up.
Not binding. You gotta bind.
Referee was waiting on that bind call there.
TCI with a huge scrum forward, and we have a penalty advantage going to Barbados.
I believe we we are playing under 19 rules, so the 1.5-meter push is the max, and it looked like
They definitely
TCI
went over
way
that.
over that.
Got to have a little bit of control, even if you have the power.
So it is a penalty to Barbados, and Jake Caddy with the kick.
Going to be taken down just outside, inside the 44, still inside Barbados territory.
Like I've told most of my teams, the person who should be taking the line-out throw is the best thrower on the team, and it looks like the best thrower on the team is
their scrum half. Hey, I mean, if you're going to use a thrower, at least let it be the person who is already used to touching the ball every time.
Oh, yeah.
Getting it out to those strong forwards. Taken down. That's number 5, Reese Walker.
Good ruck clear out there by Mitchell Morris and Shane Howard.
Ball's going to be recovered by Norver Prince-May.
Prince-May with some moves, stepping back and forth.
Getting it back inside Barbados territory. What a great run. Ball's taken out. TCI still on their feet. Showing that power. That's number 3. The other Rhino, Caleb Pratt.
Yeston Caddy with the tackle.
TCI trying to show some more power. Getting the ball out to the Rhino. Franco Montpremier. And we have a penalty advantage going to TCI. That is going to be a diving in penalty. You got to watch out for those, huh?
Oh yeah, they're tough. It's pretty tough to maintain your feet when you're going in such a fast, frenetic pace.
Look at the run by Jason Smith, getting the pass out to his wing. And oh, TCI finally breaking it through and getting it down. That is that's Tyrese Taylor for the score.
Nice long pass by Jason Smith. Get that ball off.
We're 3 minutes remaining in this match.
In his half.
Yes. What a great run by Tyrese Taylor. TCI has been crashing and crashing. They've been looking for that opportunity, trying to find that space.
Yes.
You know, it's been about the opportunity. They finally were able to take that opportunity, and with that, they will take the lead for the first time in this game.
Conversion good. Barbados had been sending guys to counter ruck and were a little bit of a loss there. They were mismatched, and Turks and Caicos had the advantage on the outside, and they used it.
You got to use it, man.
Barbados is still down a man. Still in the sin bin. Number 13, Ellis Pinder Young.
And the ball's up.
Knock on by Barbados. By TCI. Barbados recovering and playing off the advantage.
And we have the knock on being called back. It will be a knock advantage going to TCI.
I believe she let the advantage play out, and the advantage was over. TCI had that ball. Barbados had that ball, and
we're unable to hold on to it on that tackle.
And though it is dry and humid, ball tends to get a little bit slippery out here. So they had a little bit of a mistake there. Number 7.
Lincoln Outer.
Lincoln Outer. He came off the field, according to his coaches, that he thought that he could get a 5-minute break.
You don't want to get off the field when it's too early, or else you'll never be able to get back on again. But that's early mistakes. The kid, Outer has been playing well all game, despite the fact, so I can understand why he feels he earned some inkling of a break. But we have about 30 seconds until the actual break begins, so he'll be getting it soon. TCI getting the ball out. Big kick.
Yeston Caddy taking that ball, taking a step and taking off.
It's caught by TCI just inside the 50, inside TCI territory.
And a good counter. Oh, a good counter up by TCI, but a man came from an offside position to recover that ball.
TCI is going to be able to take advantage. Got to take it from the mark.
TCI and missing out on an opportunity of an overload by not taking it from the mark. It's one of the things I get on my players about.
Smith's trying to show a little bit of that wiggle. TCI crashing forward. Ball's taken out. A little bit of a mishap. And picked up by Barbados. That's number 9, Mikael Walcott. Walcott taking it all the way to the edge and in for the untouched score.
Right at the half. Right at the half. Time was already over. We were just waiting for a stoppage in play for the referee to call that halftime. And Barbados with the try.
It's a way to never quit, and he lets you know the game's never over until it's over.
No, it's not. It is not.
Waiting on the conversion. And conversion is made. It's conversion by Yeston Caddy. And that will be halftime. We'll be right back after half. got you, baby. Oh, good, it didn't blow up. That one didn't blow up. Let me bring this down a little bit. Hey Perry, how you feeling over there? Man, how's the camera?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, that table.
All right, yeah. You know what? I feel like any more
We
so,
might,
and
we
I'm
might want to stay. We might want to stay.
All right, let's try that again. Bring the power rate, yeah.
Perfect.
Soft hands, man. Soft hands. All right, do me a favor. Hold on to the computer.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the one thing that really matters. Right. All right.
Yeah.
Woo. I feel like you like saying Yeston Caddy a lot.
Yeah.
That's like the day. Yeston Caddy. Hey Wes. Hey, can you check the link to see if you can the sound, the audio is all right?
This Coke fell. That shit.
Oh, ooh. Waiting for the explosion.
Yeah, man. That was close.
Awesome. Okay, the only thing we need to make sure is that we're not talking over each other. So
Yeah, no, I kept like cutting myself.
So let me. So on that, just wait for me to stop.
Just stop.
And then go in and head. Yeah, I'll give the spacing so that you'll have room to be able to kick in because your coverage is really it's awesome.
Thank you, man.
It's awesome. You're doing what I needed you to do.
Hey,
Thank you for
man.
not sucking at what you did.
Hey, bro, you know.
I'm playing, man. You're awesome, man. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just need to space out, and then whenever it kicks in, I'll let you go until you feel that you need to stop, and then I'll kick in. Cool. So just whenever you know you're gonna stop and you're ready for a lead off, we'll give it about 2 seconds. Yeah.
What's that? Maybe here, but it's in and out.
It's in and out. Okay. I just need to make sure that it's at least hearable. Okay. All right. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, because I just want to make sure, because it looks so low on here, so I can't tell if if it's just low in general, or maybe it just looks low, but it's really higher, and maybe let me see from my connection, see if I.
Yeah, my phone. I don't know what they are.
Dude, this is bad service out here. They told us in advance. I didn't realize how bad it was going to be, but that's neither here nor there. It's It should have. It's bad.
And this thing isn't dying yet.
No, this thing can go on for a while. That's literally the least worried thing I'd have to deal with. God, this had 255 views. The last one. Man, that's painful. It's really painful. It was so terrible. It's okay. I'm not gonna let it come.
Can you see how many views this one's getting?
Yeah, let me see. Last I saw it, there was at least. It looked like there was at least 20-something people, but could be going differently. Right now, there's 27 people on, and people can see it. And I mean, they're seeing what they need to see. So that's all I really care about.
Man.
Seeing what they need to see. They're seeing the score. I think what at least helps anything is that we can change the scoreboard on there. Yeah. So I'll be able to determine better closer to the time.
You got chatters on there?
What?
They got people chatting on there?
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah. That's why I was saying that was whenever I was saying that one person was like, it's so low. I was like,
oh, that's what they were.
Yeah, that's what they were saying
okay.
it on there. I mean the Zoom, not the audio. I'm sorry.
Zoom.
The Zoom thing. That's where they were saying it. And I was like, I'm not gonna worry that much about it. There's only so much one can do with that situation. But as long as we can at least actively change that score,
then we're good.
Yeah. All right. So, and how's your wife been enjoying the?
Dude, she loves this place. Like,
have you guys come here before?
She has.
Ah.
So she was like, when she saw the place it was at, she goes, "It's at the Omni." And I go, "What the fuck is the Omni?" She was like, "It's at the Omni." And she was like, "We're going." When is it? I was like, "What?" I go, "What's up with this place?"
What's the big deal?
She was like, "You don't have to leave this place." She was like, "You just stay on the ground." It's like,
except for everything's bloody expensive as hell.
Yeah, everything's expensive, man.
God,
but like my daughter, like she loves water, so like she's just been in the water park,
She's in heaven there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everything's fucking expensive, man. Like just brutally
expensive. Oh yeah. That is a true story right there.
I wish we could get the depth chart for tomorrow.
Yeah, that would.
Like
so we could just study the names
Yeah.
and understand what the heck is about to happen. Know who to look to and all that crap.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Tomorrow's game's at what? 10?
10, 12.
10. Okay, cool.
So spend tonight trying to see what I can do, even though I can't think of anything more than I could do, but sit that back and try and do it so I can actually have a camera that can zoom in and zoom out.
Zoom in. Yeah.
Kind of just. I was like, what the hell? What the feezy? Oh my God, Verizon Wireless. Shut the fuck up. God, dog. In a second. Click it. It might turn back on. All right. Just about ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're back. This is the 2015 NACRA Men's U19 Rugby Championships. Barbados taking on TCI, Turks and Caicos Islands. Barbados up 12 to 7 going into this second half. I'm here with Ronnie Suarez. I'm Gifttime and Bailu. Ronnie, just coming off of that first half, what were some of the thoughts that you had going about? What were some of the thoughts that you got from it?
Well, definitely, Turks and Caicos, they're playing well, but they are having a little problem with the link between forwards and backs. Seems like their forwards are doing some work and their backs are doing additional work, but they're not working together as a unit. As far as Barbados is playing some really good rugby. Really contesting at counter rucks, so the second half should be a really good matchup.
Excellent. Looks like Turks and Caicos is able to get possession. It's already going to be a penalty advantage going to Barbados. Barbados is getting the ball out. Got to hold on to that. Taking it out to the wing, trying to get some open space. That's Walcott. He scored the final score for Barbados in the end of the first half.
And there goes Barbados winning that ball back at that ruck again with counter ruck technique. Really doing a good job at putting a lot of pressure on the TCI attack by sending multiple guys to the ruck and trying to contest and slow down ball.
As we're setting up for the scrum possession. Ball's taken out. Big kick. Recovered deep by Barbados. This is Darian Walcott taking it to the outside, trying to find some open space. And he's taken down just at the 22-meter mark.
Turned back looking for an offload, but did not see anybody there. Support was not too close.
Looking a nice little crash by the forwards. Barbados trying to find some space. Turks and Caicos able to recover the ball out of the ruck with a steal. Nice little dummy around, and we have a nice little block by Barbados. Taking it back inside. They're trying to keep it down the middle near the forwards. We're going to have a penalty advantage going to TCI. It's going to be, looks like it's a high tackle. Going to be a yellow card against the number 3 for TCI, Calum Pratt.
Tough loss there, losing a prop early in the second half.
Barbados trying to crash it down. It's David Burke. It looks like we have not releasing the tackler. It's going to be Barbados' ball. Taking it out to Caddy. And it is taken in by number 12, Nicholas Daniel, as he gets it in for the score. Early in the second half, Barbados up 17-7. Starting to pick up some steam.
Walcott, seeing that advantage real quick, took the quick tap, saw the advantage in numbers, and went for it. Using his big man Nicholas Daniel to crash that in.
And Caddy just getting it through for the conversion. Barbados up 19-7 early in the second half.
Early in the second half, but TCI is looking a little defeated, heads down, walking slow back to the line.
There's still a lot of time left on the clock. Both these teams can do anything. TCI has been playing strong all first half. They can't let these last two scores take them down. Barbados able to recover. And we have
Forward pass by Barbados. Man picked up that ball quickly at that ruck after it came out, and his teammate came just a little bit too fast. Down a man at that scrum. Even being down a man, they're able to maintain that scrum.
pick up by number 15. That is Tyrese Taylor. Big run by TCI, getting it back into the 50. Number 9, Miguel Malcolm, trying to take a little bit of that. Not releasing. It's going to be a penalty advantage going to Barbados. Got a big kick going, not into touch, and it is almost recovered by Barbados, recovering their own kick.
Yes, and Caddy not getting that ball out.
It's going to be a line-out advantage going to TCI.
Having a good old time out here.
And almost recovered by Barbados. Looks like it's going to be a not rolling away penalty against TCI. It's going to be Barbados ball on the penalty advantage.
I believe that was a knock coming around the side, actually. Yes.
Coming around the side?
She's coming around the side, not coming through the gate.
Okay. Barbados taking the ball in. Still on their feet and taken down just outside the 5.
And that looks like a try.
It looks like a big try for Barbados.
Try from number...
That was number 12, Burke. Number 12, Nicholas Daniel, again for his second try of the day. Waiting for the point after, the conversion. And a big conversion by Yanis Caddy. Yeston Caddy taking it up. Barbados up 26-7. Sure you didn't want to say that?
Well, yeah.
Leave all caddy responses over to you. Right?
Caddy brothers, you know.
It's the Caddy brothers, man.
Doing well out here. They are doing well.
Barbados showing why they came in as the number 2 ranked team in this championship. Ball's up, and it goes directly into touch.
Funny thing about the Caddy brothers, they were born on February 29th in a leap year.
They will never be a non-U19 folk. They can always play U19 by legal statutes of their lack of birthday.
Well, at least their coaches hope that.
Barbados setting up for the line out. Walcott setting up to throw the ball in. Deep pass going out the back, and it was not straight. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to TCI.
TCI opting for their strength in the scrum over their line-out ability. Like number 4 for TCI, their lock, Cadiz Simmons, looks injured, got his knee wrapped up and seems to be walking in a significant amount of pain.
Which is excellent, because it's hot. So hopefully it should help. Won't make the stink go away, though. TCI getting the ball in. Ball's out. TCI taking it out to the outside. Trying to juke it back in and caught immediately. Barbados with the tackle. Space, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty. It looks like it's going to be...
Looks like it's a high tackle called. She's given a warning about the discipline.
It's going to be a penalty advantage going to TCI.
Barbados really playing a heavy, high-pressure defense.
TCI with the big kick, covered by Barbados. That's number 14, Darian Walcott. Walcott getting the ball back inside, and he's looking to try and recover his own kick. Walcott with the second kick, trying to get it into the try zone. Oh, and the man was tackled. Saving the try, but not the penalty.
she gives the penalty try.
And the penalty try is given to Barbados.
To Darian Walcott. Try given. And another yellow to TCI to number 4, Cadiz Simmons. A lot of internal arguing right now on the TCI team.
And the conversion is good. Barbados up 33-7.
TCI can still turn this around. There is time in the game.
So if this is where your players, what would you feel would be the opportunity for TCI?
Sticking to your basics. Your possession, go forward, apply pressure, support, and just sticking to just sticking to those basics. Right now there's a lot of infighting, and in a game where there's 20 minutes left, it becomes about heart and whether your team has the heart to put up a fight. And right now that's what TCI looks like they need. They need to put up a fight.
Walcott trying to get the ball out to his backs. Looks like it was recovered by Pinder Young. Barbados still maintaining possession inside their 22. And they crash it over, trying to give themselves space, and goes into touch. It's going to be a line-out advantage going to TCI.
I'm saying.
TCI setting up for the line out. And recovered. Ball's taken out. TCI moving the ball well, trying to get it out to the outside.
There we
Cut
go.
inside. Oh, and loses possession of the ball on the almost breakaway run. Recovered by Barbados. Is going to be a knock forward. Barbados will take possession on the scrum.
Missed opportunity. That could have been one of those opportunities that would have sparked the Flyers. Sparked the fire.
The flyer that sparked the fire.
Flyer that sparked the fire. They need something to light a fire over here. If the sun isn't doing it, I don't know what.
I don't know what can. If you need flames, the sun's definitely doing his job right now. Hey, Wes.
So we have a scrum right here for Barbados. Walcott about to put in. Ball out the tunnel. It's a reset of the scrum.
Hey, Kadorian. Inside that bag, there should be a charger and box in the green bag for the I need it for the
Penalty for coming off the foot
wireless.
or foot up. Barbados with the run on the outside.
It's small.
Giving it to the forwards. Big number 3, Oscar Treadway.
It might be in the zipper area.
Walcott to Caddy to Daniel
And if it's not in
to
that
Young.
one, on the outside. No, that's the ACMI course. If it's not in there, check.
Walcott again. Ball out to the forwards. Flanker taking that ball up nice and strong. Really good flow of faith play there.
I needed him to battery. I needed to pick up the charger.
Referee confirming with the touch judge on the call there. Knock on by Barbados. Scrum to TCI.
It's 10%. I think so. Wait. Before you throw, let me see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Don't worry about it.
15 minutes left in the half.
Picked up all of that. Picked up all of that yelling.
Penalty to Barbados.
TCI trying to stand up Barbados. And TCI coming out. That's the Rhino, Mont Premier.
Tough game for TCI. Just not getting the
opportunity, not utilizing the opportunity, not able to finish the phases, finish the plays.
They're just stuck like I am right now.
You know, you can see a lot of potential and a lot of talent coming from this team. You know, if not, there's experience that probably is needed to be had in it. But you can see that there's a lot of potential that can come, and they can still be a major player in the rest of this championship. Today just doesn't seem to be their day, but for what it's worth, Barbados is a very tough team. They have some great experience, and they've been returning players. So it's understandable why they are where they're at.
Very much so. I'm sure TCI will learn enough from this game to turn it around for their next game. TCI again opting for the kick to not go out and stay in the field of play.
Barbados getting it in. Big cut. Nice little recovery by number 8, Mitchell Morris.
That's Shane Howard getting that ball out to Daniel, to Caddy, who decides to take it back inside.
And Barbados not able to take advantage of the fluid passing. And it looks like it's going to be a knock advantage going to TCI. Still 12 minutes remaining in this match. can start to see the players wearing down. This heat is definitely creating a little bit of a sluggishness. It's hard to keep up your fluids whenever you're in this kind of heat.
Definitely is. Definitely is. That's why the referees have been giving water breaks. But in a situation like this, where championship game, you just got to get it when you can.
There you go.
Again, TCI opting to kick and not get it out.
Barbados counter kicking, and it goes straight into touch. It'll be taken back at the point of the kick, so it'll be inside Barbados territory in the 50-meter mark, behind the 50-meter mark.
Sin binned player Cadiz Simmons is back on. 10 minutes are up. Just a little bit over 11 minutes left in this match.
Looks like we have a substitution. Number 4, DeQuell Green coming in for David Burt. For Barbados. TCI getting the ball out, trying to find space on the outside. Almost a big hit, able to evade one and take down, and it looks like we're gonna see another yellow card. High tackle against Barbados, and Barbados is gonna be finding themselves heading down another player. That was a yellow card against, find out in a moment, against number 12, Nicholas Daniel. Nicholas Daniel just one away from a hat trick and scores, so these next 10 minutes will probably end his time on the field, as there's only about 10 minutes remaining in the match. Kicks the ball out into touch.
With Barbados being down to 14 men, hopefully TCI here can take advantage of it. The Barbados defense backline defense has really been in their face, so losing your center could be a key link loss.
TCI able to recover the line out. Getting it down to their forwards as he's trying to move those feet crashing down. Ball's taken, and we have a forward pass. Trying to get it out to the Rhino, Mom Premier. It will be Barbados ball.
Another missed opportunity that that TCI attacking line did not get back far enough. Fatigue setting in late in the game, especially being down. You'll tend to not put in the efforts that you would normally.
Right.
That's what separates the best teams from the worst, right?
There you go. It's how you finish the game. TCI has came out with a strong start, but it looks like just a lot of hiccups along the way have kind of deterred them from being able to progress well as kind of affected the way that they've been playing. They're still trying to play hard, but you can't have penalties as well as a lot of missed opportunities.
Yeah, those opportunities, they come few and far between, but you really have to take advantage of those situations.
It's going to be a penalty advantage going to Barbados. Ball is kicked and taken out into touch.
See, in a situation like this is where I would think that, okay, your opponents are down to 14 men. they're missing a guy that's a back line, especially an inside center at that. Why not just take ball and crash it instead of kicking away possession? Here's an opportunity where you need to maintain possession, take the ball down the field, play some crash ball, and hopefully get your chances on one of those overload opportunities.
I think this is one of those situations where you see a lot of the tiredness that starts to come in with these teams. Like you said, the heat's starting to kick in. You've lost a handful of players. Barbados is just outwilling them at this point. You got to give credit to TCI, despite the fact that they are losing. They have been still playing hard, still trying to come up fast on defense. You can still see them running hard on offense, and they've just been looking for that opportunity to break away. They just have not been able to find it and be able to complete it from there.
Looks like they did steal the ball there.
Looks like it's going to be a penalty advantage going to Barbados.
Walcott with the tap, and they take it back. Yeston Caddy again with the carry.
Taken down just at the 5.
So, Gift, what do you think about this Barbados team? Do you think that they can, after their performance today, they can contend with the likes of the team from earlier, Mexico?
I feel like even with USA Red, I feel like Barbados has a lot of the strength. They have a lot of size that will be able to match up. I think some of the weaknesses that we've seen so far is things like possession. They've been bumbling a lot of their passes early on. Even penalties, making those high tackles, trying to just do sometimes a little bit too much. But I do still see a lot of potential that's coming with this team. I see a lot of reasons why they are the number 2 team that's out here. And you can see that they have experience on the field as well as some depth. So they're able to replace. You see big plays by players like Yeston Caddy. You see it by Darian Walcott from Jake Caddy. Even from the scrum half Morris Michael. It's been able to see a lot of what can happen whenever they work. You see the potential there, and they've clearly put up the score, and they've been able to take advantage. But I think they still need to cut down on the possession errors. They need to be able to cut down on the penalties, and they'll be right there just with Mexico, right up there with Mexico and USA Blue.
Definitely. I have to agree with you on that. I do have to agree with you on that. Their main playmaker earlier in the game, Jake Caddy, went out at the half with a knee injury. Hopefully he will come back, but it seemed like he was one of those key links.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't seem to have stopped them. They've still been able to score, still, just only being up 12-7 to being able to score 18 points in addition.
Just about 3 minutes left in this match.
21 points. Sorry. 21 points since then. But you can't take off the factor TCI has also dealt with a lot of injuries as well.
Yes.
So it's been affecting their game slowly as the match has proceeded.
Yes, they have.
Can't wait to see what TCI does for the next qualifiers, find out who they play after tomorrow. Tomorrow we still have games occurring. We'll have USA Blue taking on Bermuda, and we'll have Trinidad and Tobago taking on Cayman Islands. So still a lot of rugby action. Still going to get you guys the coverage and get better and better each day. Thank you guys for all the patience that you guys have had, even with the camera setup. We want to give a lot of credit to the host of this game, USA South Panthers, for being able to put this on. Give it to Omni Hotel for being able to provide the field. Also to Canterbury for being able to provide sponsorships for it. And it looks like Barbados was able to get another score.
Late try in the match right there in the corner. Barbados sticking with the good old possession, go forward, and crash ball there to get it in the corner.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Sometimes resorting to good old-fashioned smash mouth rugby. Where you need to go sometimes.
There you go. Barbados is truly playing with their philosophy this year. Play hard, and enjoy the game. You can't take away the fact that these boys have been enjoying this game so far. It's going to be a missed kick. Barbados still up 38-7, setting up for the kickoff. There's just 40 seconds remaining in this match.
And that's by our clock. Well, you never know what the referee has.
With
over
some
there.
extra time, of course. The game's not over until you hear the big whistle. It looks like Sinbind number 2, Daniels, is back onto the field.
Nicholas Daniel got a lot of congratulatory words from his teammates on when he was sitting there in the sin bin. He's definitely one of the guys, one of the players of this match, in my eyes.
Absolutely. Looks like Taylor's trying to take the possession of the ball. Big cutback by TCI. That's Smith. Smith's trying to get the late dump off. Looks like we're having a nice little breakaway play by number 18, Jetty Dorval, and just not able to get that pass possession fluid. More missed opportunities. Taking it deep. Looks like it's TCI trying to get it down, and just missed by Barbados, but TCI maintaining possession. It looks like we got a penalty, though.
One of the Barbados players there arguing with the ref after that foot raise. I believe he thought he may have scored the try there. She is confirming with touch judge Mark Ferguson.
And it looks like it's going to be a score.
Try given.
Barbados has been killer with these last second tries. When you think the game's over, they just let you know it's not over until you hear the big whistle.
And that's game.
And that's game. Barbados able to take this game 43-7 in this match that we will be setting up for tomorrow. Guys, stay tuned. We'll have, again, Trinidad, USA South Blue taking on Bermuda at 10 a.m. and Trinidad and Tobago taking on Cayman Islands at 12 p.m. So you guys stay tuned. I want to thank Ronnie Suarez for being here with us. My name is Gifttime Belu. Once again, thank NACRA, Canterbury, Omni Hotel, Central Florida Sports, and you guys take care of yourself. Cheers.